Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Gyasi-Ankrah. I am giving this message so that the civil engineers of Ghana might learn from. I have served in various capacities under the PNDC government, from the INCC State House through to serving on several developmental committees and then becoming the first Greater Accra Regional Coordinator for PDCs, WDCs under the PNDC government, and working with the political councillor at the old Parliament House. Thereafter, I left to enter into several organizations that helped in the building of roads and other constructional works. I am telling the civil engineers of Ghana to stop encouraging the building of bridges underwater. Until they stop encouraging building bridges underwater, Accra will always be flooded. I overheard one engineer working alongside the President of the Republic of Ghana, that was last year, telling him that Accra will never be flooded again when they were inspecting the flood waters which engulfed places around the Fiesta Royal Hotel last year. We have had problems with the seasonal streams of the southern portions of Ghana. But one particular project that is ongoing, which I will advise the civil engineering authorities of Ghana, especially the Ministry of Roads and Highways, to stop, is the drainage system that runs under the OBETSEBI new bridge that is being constructed, or new road that is being constructed. I had the opportunity, went to sit with the workers when they were creating the big gutter under the OBETSEBI overhead. I told them that waters that are flowing from Kanishi through Abosokai, the volume is so big and the water can rise. I described to them that what they were building is too shallow and too low. That is number one. I told them the structure that they are trying to put up is too narrow and must be widened. They took me to be just somebody talking to them. And I saw some few faces, I don't know whether they were Chinese or whichever nationals, also coming about. And they were whispering in their language. I don't know what they were saying, but more like, who is this man? I am telling the civil engineers of Ghana, the hydro section. My days, I knew of the AESC, the hydro department. It is their duty to come down and look at the Kanishi, it is not the Kanishi gutter, it is a seasonal stream that flows beyond Odoko, entering Odoko, running through Bubuashi, and then coming to Kanishi. There are tributaries to this very stream. One from the area we called Mataheko. Another is from the township of Bubuashi itself. So the volume of water, that what we normally described as the Kaneshi gutter receives, is no small volume. It's no small volume. It is time for the civil engineers of Ghana, who are responsible for designing the drainage system running through Kaneshi to OBETSEBI roundabout, this time to wake up. They need to condemn the road now that runs along the frontage of Accra Academy, coming down to the Kaneshi market, running down to the OBETSEBI. Close that street and then open the drainage, open that big gutter, desilt it all the way from the Kaneshi market, desilt the gutter until you get to Abosokai, the OBETSEBI roundabout. Desilt the gutter, let the cars be diverted to other areas. Desilt the gutter. The gutter is full of debris. Desilt the gutter. When you open this very gutter, raise the sides of the gutter. Call it gutter. But before you get to where we call Impamprom, before you get to Impamprom, widen the gutter from there. Widen the gutter from there. And then raise the sides of the gutter, which means the road has to be raised. Widen the gutter and raise the sides to contain the volume that will mix this stream before flowing into the bigger drain that will run at the back of the Abosokai Mosque. Widen the gutter, desilt it, and again raise the sides so that the road that you are constructing at the OBETSEBI roundabout must be raised. But if you are building this low bridge, I am telling you, OBETSEBI will be flooded and the flooding will never cease. People will lose their lives and vehicles will be carried away. I am telling you, the work you are doing at the OBETSEBI roundabout is a shoddy work. It's a shoddy work. And you must be told in the face. Don't we have engineers who know much about hydro in Ghana? And you sit down today, what you call the OBETSEBI roundabout is flooded. Today, somebody is building a church over there. He calls it Ahimfie. Ahimfie. The place will continue to be flooded today, tomorrow, and all time if the bridge that you have over there is still to be underwater. Please, Hydro Department, civil engineers who are responsible for that, do not do this work with a shallow bridge. Look at what is happening and look at the problems you yourselves have given to the workers over there. The engineers on this project must think again. I'm not saying the engineers are bad, but their minds to know much about hydro is so little. It is so little. I'm sending this message to the Ministry of Roads and Highways, to the people that are responsible for drainage systems, to people who are responsible for building of bridges. I said, OBETSEBI roundabout Abosokai, what you are doing there will later on be of a disturbance, not only to motorists, but to pedestrians. The water from Bubuashi, through Kaneshi, through Mpamprom, Abosokai is so great. I am telling you. Open the coverings you have made. Desilt that big drainage system. Desilt it. all the way to the Kaneshie market, desilt it, then raise the sides of this bigger drain, raise the sides, and then raise the street. Then, if you have an idea of covering it, cover it again and build the road. Build the road. When you get to the OBETSEBI Lamte roundabout, I am telling you, the bridge you have created there is underwater. And waters flowing from Abosokai and Kaneshie will flow over the bridge you have made under the OBETSEBI overhead that you are building there. Please, your work there is a shoddy work. You see, whenever you are going to construct such projects, you need to consult the people who live in the area. Consult them so they can tell you what they feel about the needed bridges to be built in their areas. They live there and they know how high the water can rise, especially in the rainy seasons. They know the extent at which the flow of water can take when coming down. And they can tell you, even ordinarily, they can tell you the speed of the water that is flowing. Why are you constructors of roads and bridges always neglecting the ideas of the people who live in the territories? Please, some of the times, you are the cause of the problems. You, the engineers, you are the cause of the problems. How can you build a bridge and water can flow over the bridge you have built? One, you waste the resources of the country. You waste the timings of the people. You destroy the terrain that you are creating such bridges. And at the end of it all, you get your pay and you run away, leaving problems to people who live around. I am telling you, the OBETSEBI roundabout bridge you have created, which you think cars from Kwame Nkrumah Circle or from the State Transport Corporation will ply over that bridge. You have destroyed the monies given to you for this beautiful structure. But your work there is a shoddy work. Go back to your drawing boards. Stop the construction of the bridge. Widen the bridge. And again, the drainage system over there, widen it. Desilt what you have done, desilt it all the way to the Kaneshie market. And when you raise the sides of that little gutter you have made, you guys are joking. I'm telling you, your work is not good. I will give you 2/10 if I should be marking you, the engineers over there. Bad work done. Shoddy work done. And I'm telling you, go back. Let other people go with you to inspect. And I know that contractors working, I wonder whether engineers they are. And I wonder whether their work is being supervised by the Ministry of Roads and Highways. I wonder, the hydro sections, I wonder whether you go there to see things for yourselves. You are wasting the money given to you. You are wasting the money. This little rain that fell just some few days ago, just look at what happened. Behind the wall of the AMA, you have a structure there. Look at what happened there. Please, to save lives and to give good credit to you yourselves as engineers, do this little thing I said you should do. widen the gutter, desilt it, raise the sides of the gutter, and lift the road up than what you have. Rather than that, OBETSEBI runabout, because there is a bridge underwater there, you are going to create much, much more mess. And then I will plead with the one building the Ahimfie Church to consult with the companies near him, especially the Ghana Commercial Bank and the others, to contribute to help desilt the gutter that runs through the Awudome Cemetery. They must desilt it, desilt that gutter, so that water also from Fel Eyor, now you call the place Carnation, water from Fel Eyor, which runs through the estates, the Carnation estates, and come through the Awudome estates and enter the Awudome Cemetery. The water can freely flow. That gutter too is full of silt. I plead with the Ahimfie Church to take the initiative, because they suffered a lot because of the work they do as a church company, to desilt the Awudome Cemetery gutter, desilt this to the back of the Ghana Commercial Bank near them. This very gutter runs behind the Abosokai Mosque. Please do something about this so that the area will not always be flooded. I've made my case. My name is Gyasi-Ankrah. You can easily get me. I live at Ayawaso. You can easily get me. You can check my records anywhere. You can easily get me. But I am stressing, work at OBETSEBI runabout. The hydro work being done over there. The bridge, the gutter is a shoddy work. Thank you for listening to me.